Tonight's video is a video backup or a follow-up to a Mr. Jeff Thomas Black, and actually there's sub-levels to this, and it goes something like this. Mr. Flex, Cherry Pick, and Mr. Pedro, I don't know, Mr. Bet on You. The guy gets way too many shout-outs in my opinion, but he gets them for the wrong reasons, and that's why I do these videos. It's not because he's doing something good, Pedro. It's not because Flex is doing something good, or Sin Cities is doing something good, especially the likes of somebody like Dashing Trader is doing something good. They're getting a lot of shout-outs and people tag them in their videos, but if you notice why they're tagging them in their videos, and our messages when we tag them in our videos, have you ever noticed what our message is in our video? Like people like me, people like Jeff Black, stuff like that. Why are we doing that? Well, we're trying to point out something that they're doing that is fucking people up. Lied, fraud, manipulation, scams. I've been saying this ever since I started this channel. If you want to go back, not started this channel, but started this content on my channel. This channel is way old. But if you look back, you'll find my first one is about nugs. I noticed there was a problem with nugs. I pointed it out a long time ago. One of my lowest viewed videos. It's still up. I don't share that video every day, do I? What? It's simple. It's on the record. It doesn't need to explode. It doesn't need to be viral. Viral sensation is something Dashing Traders and Flexes talk about. Friends and inside information about DoorDash. That's what they talk about. So as one of those people that watch a lot of gig content to try to learn how to do it, you don't know what you're getting into when you first get here. But man, it sure pisses you off when you find out. If you're an honest and legitimate DoorDasher, if you're honest and legitimate, it pisses you off because you do get some good information in the beginning, and then you realize what's happening as you go along. It's like, we gave you the carrot. You bit it. That's real carrot, by the way. It's genuine carrot. It's organic, came from the ground. That's real carrot. Now what we're going to do is we're going to lead you down this path of information that you can't get anywhere else. And that information is going to either make you a cherry picker or a top dasher. Here's why cherry picker's good, here's why top dasher's good. So now you're faced with another decision. Which way do I want to go? All the meanwhile, you get out there and you get so aggravated because neither one of those are working for you. So it starts to dawn on you that if you don't do it your own way, it's never going to work. But yet you find yourself still going back. It's kind of like going back to DoorDash. I don't do any of the other gig apps enough to speak to them. I'm sure they're quite similar. I'm sure they are. The problem is that we have one big difference. It's called Top Dasher. And that's why these guys are making so much money. But slow your jets. It's not because they're top dashers or not top dashers. It's because they're talking about how to make either one of them work by using some sort of fraud to get more money paid to ching from AdSense. Why would they give a fuck about how they don't care how, don't let them fool you. They don't care how DoorDash works. They don't care how top dashers work. They don't care how the 3-tier works. They don't care how the ratings work. They don't care about being deactivated. If they got deactivated, they'd probably make more money. Dashing Trader, ring a bell. This is where Jeff Thomas Black, I just watched his video. I had no idea that he was even watching the lounge. And I feel pretty damn good the fact that I caught that. And here's the funny thing about Mr. Flex. He's shooting himself in the foot yet again. Honestly, I've been pulling back from YouTube just a little bit. And he goes, well, you make a video every night. I was like, yeah, and then I get out. I send my message and then I get out. It's becoming this, we got to go back and forth a lot with comments. We got to keep everybody happy. It's like, I forgot why I was here. I'm not trying to go back and forth with everybody. I'm trying to send my message out to people like me, the people that are actually willing to do it legitimately. I know Jeff Thomas Black and I see eye to eye on most things. Not all. Same thing I would say about DoorDash Sucks channel. Not all. But I got a lot of respect for both of them because, man, when we do agree, they are spot and the fuck or on. That's why I like those guys. It's got nothing to do with friendship, barbecues, and sucking dick on somebody's fucking live. I could give two shits about that stuff. Has nothing to do with my life under this roof. Nothing. Donuts across the board. But when a man speaks and he's not getting paid to do it, you might want to give him a fucking holler with your ears. How many times do you have to be beaten over the head to understand? All the people that you listen to about cherry picking or Top Dasher are getting paid to do it. I'm pointing those people out. I complain about my day, yes, but I don't tell you what's right for you. I don't tell you that there's some sort of system out there that magically makes all your problems go away or magically makes them worse. I complain about the generic, organic way my day goes. And that's how I started calling these guys out. That's why I started calling these guys out. When I call these guys out, that's me seeing this bullshit from a mile away. And I know not everybody has that ability, so I hope I set a seed. It looks like I did. Jeff Thomas Black, he does very, very little in this community. He's not in this community, but he's paying attention to it enough to make me proud to know him, because I know he's that guy. He's that guy. He's riddled with information about companies. He's riddled with all kinds of information. He's a very smart man. Again, I don't agree with everything he says, but the fuck, it doesn't matter. What matters is what I do agree with Jeff with. And when he talks about what just happened in his last video, it's the beginning of the end for DoorDash, Pound Live, Saturday, July 29th. I was like, that was like a godsend that I found that, because I found that it popped up. Unfortunately, a lot of people's videos I like don't just pop up. I got to type it in and go look and see what they've done. My subscribers are only showing me the haters because for some reason the haters are constantly using my name. So I see them mostly. There you go. At least that's what I think it is. So yes, Jeff Thomas Black got it right. This glitch that the lounge is talking about, it's been a year, it's been 2 years. It was Pedro, no, it was Cherry, no, it was Flex. Flex wants to take credit for it. That's my favorite part. What the fuck is it? Anything new? Oh my God, he got to take the credit for everything that gets fucked up. He can't stand it when other people get credit for anything. He can't stand it when other people get popular. Drives that man batshit crazy. What does he do? He yells at them the same way that they are yelling at him. It's like, dude, you're wrong. He's like, oh, you wear a wig. Oh, you got a face on a toilet paper roll. Dude, if that's not adolescence, I don't know what the fuck is. You know what he backs up his facts with? Toilet paper rolls and wigs. Do you know what people like Jeff Thomas Black back up his facts with? Psychology books. Business models. Real shit that's happened in the last, 100 years. He brought up fucking companies that we've all seen go down. He's talking about DoorDash now. And now he's watching the people of DoorDash, us, the Dashers, go down in flames. Because he put this thing, his analogy at the end of his video, where this bull is just pushing through these people in these bubbles. That's the hater, by the way. That's DoorDash. You think you can't get hurt? Flex is that bull. He's pushing everybody around, but they ain't getting hurt. At the end of the day, the bull gets hurt. It's like, man, you went through all that trouble to push all those people around, not one of them got hurt. I think the bubbles, to me, I think it's an interpretation model, which is why I like it. But to me, those bubbles around those people so they didn't get hurt when the bull hit them, I think those bubbles were reality. The bull thinks that he's actually hurting those people and he's going to destroy them, and they're just going boom. They're just flying around having a good time. They're just bouncing around for the entertainment of the audience. Isn't that funny? Because that's what happened to me. Flex started hating on me. What happened? I didn't let it go for a minute. I grew a little bit from his people did that to me. It wasn't my people. I don't have any people. I didn't have any people then. I don't have any people now. But a lot of people decided they'd rather be Bubble Boy and let that bull come hit them and just laugh at the bull. And that's what people are doing, is they're laughing at the bull because it thinks it's hurting those people. The bull is being played by the promoters of that show to go out there and look stupid. That's Flex. That's Pedro, and that's Dashing Trader. The bulls are those guys. They're getting paid to look stupid, and we're getting off on it. Look at the content that's come out since I started doing it even, about the fraud, the manipulation, the lies, the scams. Look at what has popped up since I got here. Now, it may have already started, but I'm the first one that I remember seeing talk about it, and that's what made me want to talk about it. Because I was like, is anybody else going to bring this up? I was like, I guess it's my time. And that's what I'm pretty damn good at. So as I did that, I noticed other ones popped up. I'm like, if there's other ones before me, that's okay. I'd like to find them. If anybody can send me a link to somebody that's been harping on them as bad as I have. It really does piss me off when people do that, and I'll tell you why. I was one of them. I got burned. There's other people out there that don't realize that they're paying these gig content creators to lie. These gig content creators are getting paid to lie. And now they've gotten so bad they've resorted to tips and tricks, have gone from tips and tricks to ride-alongs to how you can do a stacked order better to how do you find a glitch on the DoorDash app. And when you find that glitch on the DoorDash app, you should have kept it to yourselves if you really found one. Jeff Thomas Black knocked it out again. Keep it to yourself. There was a movie, I can't remember the name of it. William Hurt. William Hurt, I believe he was the actor in it, the star. And somebody asked him, because he got really successful really quick. He goes, how do you stay so successful? Somebody's going to know that movie. When you do, go ahead and leave it in a comment. I never ask people to leave shit in the comments, but this one I like to know because I can't remember it. Pretty sure it was William Hurt. And he says, well, he was asked, I'll say it one more time. He was asked in this office of some sort, he's like, how do you stay so successful? He goes, I keep it to myself. He literally said it like that in the movie. Jeff Thomas Black just said that in this video. He's like, if these guys had a tip or a trick that was something that was actual workaround to get you top dash or to keep your AR up, why would they talk about it? And that brings me to this. In a fucking public live, they're going to argue about who came up with it first? Flex, do you realize what you just did? You exposed your own stupidity with ignorance. If you guys actually had this secret glitch that DoorDash doesn't know about, again, Jeff Thomas Black, he killed that. Of course they know about it. So, if you had that, why would you expose it in a public live? You wanted it exposed. You wanted people to try to figure it out. How much did they say Sin Deliveries was doing his Discord for? $40 to get this valuable information? So if Flex brings it up, Cherry brings it up, and you know they all bringing it up, they ain't getting a little percentage of that? Just like Dashing Traders not getting a little kickback to all those phones he's using on the side of other people's accounts. He's not throwing them back 25%. Do you all see the pyramid scheme here? I've seen it since day one. Day fucking one. As soon as I realized that Nugs was getting bigger by telling me about shit that had nothing to do with me, he went from a ride-along to showing me the app screenshots that were really cool and some things I didn't know about drop-off and pickups, to being smart and funnier than everybody else about telling Tony Shu to fuck off. He got big-time money for doing all these things that none of us can do. But you gotta figure, if he can do it, I can do it. That's the new model, right? Yeah, but do what? A scam? Fraud? Lie? Special editing? What are you getting out of that? Nothing you can do yourself. They know what they're doing. So while they're out there cherry picking, I love the way they always promote cherry picking. While they're out there cherry picking, they're like, I don't give a fuck what order I get today. I don't give a fuck how bad the day was. I'll just make a video about it And these fools are going to get me paid on AdSense. I brought this up videos ago. It's been going on for at least since the beginning of this year. And that's why the Flexes and the mighty fucking Cherries and the mighty fucking Traders and Pedros don't like me. Their world would be a lot better off if I didn't exist on YouTube. I'm sorry that that's the point, but that is the point. That's why they don't like me. Do you never notice that they have to resort to cartoon character jokes and stupid fucking editing to think that they're going to piss me off? No. I am going to get the last laugh on all these jokes without one fucking edited cartoon video. It's when they all get fucking deactivated when DoorDash is fucking done with them. As soon as DoorDash gets what they need out of their fools, DoorDash is going to wipe their fucking butt clean from these little fucking dingleberries. And I've been saying that for a while now. Y'all know this to be a fact. I did not come here to fight with people. I came here to point out stupid people that you shouldn't be watching, in my opinion. And for those of you that agree with me, hey, I'm not even going to thank you for that. I just hope it helped. Just like these guys keep on saying to you. Hey, I hope my advice helped. Here's how you make $10,000 an hour on DoorDash. By being the smartest guy here. Oh, by the way, I make my money on AdSense, not DoorDash. Can you tell? Fucking retarded monkeys. Don't fall for that shit. Please. If you're anything like me, and you already know that DoorDash is playing us, learn how to play back with DoorDash and make your money. Don't play with these fools. They'll fuck your money up. They'll fuck your mind up. They're already fucking each other up. And they're going to end up fucking themselves off these platforms. Jeff Thomas Black nailed it. I already knew about this, though. In the back of my mind, I said, DoorDash is the biggest IT company on the planet, in my opinion, but they're damn close to it if it's not my opinion. How the fuck they don't know about this worm? They know about it. They know about this hole. They're probably using it. I agree with Jeff Thomas Black. They're probably using that little fucking thing that Flex and them are talking about, to where you can keep your AR up. Ladies and gentlemen, if you forgot, I won't go through self-checkout because I know that DoorDash, when they catch up with shit that is broken, you're the first one that's going to pay for it. Jeff Thomas Black got it right again. You're going to pay for it. You're going to be the one to pay the fucking piper. You're going to bend over. You're going to find something else to do because you'll be off the platform. That says right there, do not, in caps, go to fucking self-checkout. I give two shits what anybody else does. I'm not going to be the last guy standing going, oops, I listened to too many people on YouTube tell me how to go through self-checkout. I'm not doing it. I'll be the last guy standing and say, I never did it. It was a pain in the ass. I suffered the consequences by doing it right, by all my fucking time being wasted. But at the end of it, I played the game long enough. I win. I'm still on the platform, and they treat me right once in a while. And I still got to take it in the tailpipe, but, you know, that's any job. That's any performance. That's any professional thing that you do where you make money. And make no mistake about it, anytime you make money for performing something, that's called professionalism. That's what a professional is, somebody that makes money doing what they're doing. I'm sorry, a fucking factory worker's a professional. I was a professional die cutter for a long time. I was a professional computer guy for a long time. I was a professional fucking bus boy at fucking Shoney's back in the 80s for a long time. We're all professionals when we're making money. Don't let these guys define your fucking life for you. I'm not talking about anybody says the Flex, the Cherry, the pop-off trader, dashing trader, and I'm not talking about Pedro DoorDash Santiago. The only reason people pay attention to him is because of this, his ads. They think that's special, they think that means something. Have you ever seen how many channels on this fucking place that run ads that can't fucking catch 100 views in 2 days? Does that make them wrong? I'm sorry, it does not make them wrong. It makes their audience wrong. And that makes YouTube wrong for not sending the correct people to the correct, it's just like DoorDash. They should send the correct dasher to the right customer. They're starting to get that part right. They're starting to match us up. Ask me how I know, that's another video. I already see it happening. They're trying to connect the right dasher with the right customer. YouTube should be connecting the right content creator with the right audience. We're all getting fucking jacked up in this car accident and butting heads. Not only is it a waste of time, but it's goddamn funny. It's funny as fuck to watch, and I think that's what Jeff Thomas Black was doing with the end of his video analogy. You got to see it for yourself. It's all the way at the end of it where the bull is hitting people in balloons, just popping around on the field, you know? It's just fucking hilarious. The analogy was dead on, Jeff Thomas. I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit was solid. There you go. I had to touch base with this because it kind of stirred my pot a little bit because I thought I had nothing left to say about this until I saw that. And now I know. I'm not alone. And that's more important than anything else. We agree. DoorDash plays a lot of games. And they got a system that is set up to rig things and to their, what did he say? That was 2 million. They can read 2 million of your responses before you do them. Oh man, dude, I know that's right because every time I think something or say something out loud in the car, it seems like it happens on the phone. I remember the first person that I heard say that, I couldn't believe he said it because I was like, dude, that's the same thing I'm feeling. And that was Brash Dasher. He goes, that's weird. He goes, man, you know what? I just delivered you 6 fucking orders in a row that were garbage. Can I just get at least a little love? Bing! And there it is. Or you fucking bench all day and say, all right, I got your back today. I'm doing all charity work today, but today you got my back and we're going to have problems. Happened to me this weekend. Saturday, I thought I was fucking working for the food bank. Today, I felt like I was the president of fucking DoorDash. There you go. All right? That's it. Raise the roof. Shit got real. Torp out.